been blessed. We have been blessed. Now, will Looney be blessed by the COD gods with a clean and swift headshot? Oh, he will indeed. And he does a nice little 180 in turns and burns just to make sure he gets out of good measure. Slacked. First player drop for Luminosity. And Looney, I hope he's got those silver bullets ready because Octane is downwind there.
I love it. Just such an aggressive peek. It still gets away with his life. Hell of a play from Looney, but as now Methods drops, it is a 3 versus 3. Looney's gonna need some help here to try and retake with this sniper, but his teammates just dropping like flies around him.
It's JCap again. JCap, wonderful positioning, managing to get those players from behind. He will be dropped eventually by TJ there. Now Looney, he's got to get very aggressive here with his snipe. 30 seconds remaining. And that was the price he was always going to pay in that situation using such a scoped rifle. And here TJ on Octane. 2v1 situation, ties things up. Through the window, shots out for TJ. He's made it to the bomb. 17 seconds remaining. John needs to bide the time. Here he comes. Around the corner, up over the top. TJ makes it look easy.
Yeah, it's like that spot's tough, yes, I guess. I mean, he has to assume he's checking bomb. He wants to come peek it. I don't know if to fly and challenge like that, because if he is waiting for it like he was, I mean, he's basically baiting him into that. It's an easy gunfight to win.
Interesting. He actually could have pretty much...
maybe go down low, try to get eyes on it from there. I don't know. I mean, that's a crazy challenge. You're not going to win that gunfight. If he was on the bomb, you're good, but you're kind of flipping a coin at that point.
Oh, we love coin flips in Call of Duty, let's face it. That's where the most fun is. That's where all the excitement is. Speaking of excitement, already gunless is we're ringing TJ, the man of the moment in that last match. He's already got a kill on JCap. You can see it's a pretty solid push from the boys in blue. They've managed to creep their way towards past B, and they're pressuring the players now on Rise heavily. Nice trades there. 2 on 2, 2 on 3 right now. Rise with the numbers. Gunless, beautiful work, putting it all down to Octane.
Octane able to shred him around the edge. Now it's going to be Octane in a 1 versus 2. And he needs to kill TJ Haley if he can, because he's got to be awfully close to streaks. Especially, can we hop to him real quick? Because when he gets this bomb down, okay, never mind. He's about to be fully streaked out already. I didn't realize he had the fighter pilot. So as he gets that planted, he's got it all.
TJ locked and loaded, not a death to him yet. Octane has got to make his way through this one in a big way. He may be finding a snipe from Looney. He fired, he missed it. The bullet whizzed past him, and now Octane shots out beautifully, takes care of TJ, and now it's a 1v1 situation. He's got to make his way through. Looney, he doesn't know what's happening right now. The bomb is being defused. Looney, the timing,
There was a second there where he missed a couple bullets, and I was like, oh my God, he might get it in time. Oh God, I would love to know from Octane's POV how close he was, because that had to have been really, really close. I like the play from Octane. Just hopped it. I mean, you get the kill, you gun somebody out of the window, and you just stick it. But Looney, he's a veteran. Doesn't let him get away with it.
Whew. Clean, this one's going all the way. This is going the distance. 2 up now for Rise Nation. Luminosity now on the offensive. Bombs making its way through mid. It's a 2-2 split for the boys of Rise Nation. 2 towards A bomb site, 2 looking towards B, and that's Looney sniping through mid, hoping to get a wall bang. He's given away his position, but that doesn't really mean too much at this stage. You know, you have no idea where the 3 other members of his team are.
Well, Octane knows his position, but he's not peeking Looney. He's been on the receiving end of that sniper rifle one too many times over the course of this series.
A little bit of a readjustment now. You can see there's a bit of action going down towards B. But the players of Luminosity, they're poking with the mid position. They know that Looney was there, but is it going to be enough? Ooh. Methods finds the first there on JCap. Beautiful trade.
It's like if he hits the dive and gets behind, maybe he can get away with his life. A little bit of an awkward angle there. Doesn't actually get to the edge. Okay, well, Octane, nice try, but once again, Looney has your number.
This is a great nade.
He's sniped him like 5 times, I feel like.
The timing of that nade was great, but John coming in from behind now, that's going to cut the wings clean off of Rise Nation. Gunless now on his lonesome. What a kill. How did he live through that one? And guess is wrong, and that's going to be...
He looked like Batman. He just came in sword over the top. Like, from his angle, if he thought that was a one-on-one, like, I guess it makes sense. But seeing it from John's POV in the back, it was like, what the hell is Gunless doing here?
He guessed right, man. He guessed right. He made it in there, and now he's tied things up. Actually, no, it's 2-1. What am I saying?
Right, it's all right.
I've just realized I'm an LG fanboy. Like, that's just dawned on me now.
just giving him rounds.
I just gave him a round in my head. I was like, these guys are so great. But evil bias caster. 2-1. Luminosity now trailing.
And I just want to make sure I didn't miss it. TJ, can we hop over to TJ real quick? He sells everything, right? Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure. Still got those full streaks to work with that LG gave up to him very early. It was like basically the beginning of round 2 when he got the plant.
Looney Still, that sniper's been so instrumental for him all series long. Oh, the head of John, he can see it.
Peekaboo.
Oh, and he gets cleaned up by Octane. Wonderful back and forth between those two players.
I love it. It's been going on all series long in Search and Destroy, man. They can only kill each other, it seems like, at times.
Still, pressure now coming in towards the bomb site. That's gone down. Oh, TJ, great awareness, but not able to get the kills there. And this is going to be a big push. And that's who we want to see coming in from down low. Slacked is going to get that kill, and Methods is now all alone. Ooh, still finding the one on Octane there. Can he stay alive for as long as he can? The health regen. Oh, not quick enough. They do get him eventually, and Slacked.
That was bordering on unwinnable just because he was tagged up. We know in this game it takes a long time to get back to full health, so eventually they're just going to push him out there. But I tell you what, he made it scary for a little bit there. Some nice one-on-one gunfight wins, but no chance there against the final player from LG.
Yeah, the guys in LG, they know they have that small window to kill him in, and if they give him that chance to get his health back up, you know, attack the bomb site from a different position, that's where it gets very dangerous. And there, the man on your screen, Methods, fully gassed. Let's face it, Clint.
Yeah, he's been brilliant.
You have to call the attendant out to clean up the spillage on the floor because he kept going. Looney as whoa, he saw 3 there. That's a lot of information. Those red arrows are going to be moving any second now. Gunless can't find anything. He gets shots in but doesn't make it work. And Looney nades up, tags, but no kills. Oh, this has been a huge aggressive round for Rise Nation, and it hasn't paid off for them just yet. And here comes Looney in the back.
Still has a bit in the clip here. See how devastating this machine pistol can be. And this might be a retake here from Looney and Methods. One more player to work with. It's going to be Slack. Not able to win it. Methods goes huge. 3 kills in that round. That was a 2v4, right? I believe a 2v4 there for Methods and company. And they're able to get the retake on A. Disgusting, disgusting stuff. And that's, you know, sometimes you talk about Looney in that spot when you have the pistol sniper combo, you're kind of at a disadvantage, but they kind of give it to him free. It was weird to see Octane kind of lying at the box with the angle his teammate had watching the back door. It gave a free kill to Looney in the backside.
Yeah, he let him get straight up to the window, he let him get the nade inside, and it potentially could have caused even more damage there. TJ right through mid, didn't look both ways before crossing the street, and he met an Octane. And now it's 2v3, Rise Nation, manpower dwindling. Looney heavily tagged up. Methods does have his corners covered, and it's these two against the world.
Yeah, he didn't have very many options there. Tries to get to underground, but not able to make the play. And LG, I mean, TJ was trying to get out to mid-map quickly, but things sort of fell apart. He was instantly taken out, and it sort of felt like dominoes after that.
Yeah, a very aggressive start there from LG in the round. As soon as they got the kills early on, and from then on out, you knew the writing was on the wall for the guys of Rise Nation. They were pushed into that corner, bent over and kind of ruined, let's face it. JCap, storied player if ever we've seen one, right, Clint? I mean,
one of those storied players in the game.
You've seen this guy a few times, right? Let's face it.
A few times. It feels like he's never going to go away.
Round 7, both teams tied up. And this one is certainly going to go all the way, boys and girls, and Methods. He wants it bad. John in from behind, cleans up Methods, ties things up. Over the top, another Batman play, man. All I can hear is the theme song in my head right now. It's like, da-na-na-na-na. And these guys are just coming out of nowhere. Now it's 2-on-2. Oh, it's back and forth. The body shots, blow for blow. JCap, last one left alive for Luminosity.
And this could be, I mean, just a huge clutch, because not only would it get you around, but also he'd be very, very close to streaks if he can make a play. And I have seen JCap clutch so many 1v2s over the course of his career. Can this be another one? So Plant would get him even closer to streaks. Here we go. Bomb going down.
Do you think he possibly took too long? He gave himself a little bit of time to work with there. And as you can see, Gunless and TJ now maneuvering around him, even with their bomb down. Are they going to play the numbers and charge him straight on through mid and hope for the trade? Or are they going to pinch him?
It looks like pinch will be the call, but JCap's going to push in. He's quiet, but doesn't matter. TJ's ready for it. Yeah, I don't know what all options you had. I mean, the pressure was on JCap to try and make a play, I guess, or wait for them to push. I think he just got a little bit anxious finally. You know, he was sitting there kind of holding that bomb heady, trying to make a play, hoping somebody would hit through mid-cut, waiting for the flank. Eventually, he was like, all right, I'm pushing this out. Unfortunately, TJ there, ready and waiting.
It seemed like an unforced error. It seemed like he could have sat that one back. He could have played it a little bit more passive.
Well, it's like the more time that goes on, you're just thinking, all right, one has to be pushing through fire. One has to be flanking me. And I think that's what was going on in his head. Unfortunately, it was like almost a passive play from Rise Nation caught JCap off guard there.
Rise Nation, 4 rounds to the 3 of Luminosity now, and still TJ Halley fully streaked out. That's a fighter pilot, a glide bomb, and a flamethrower, just for good measure. This is John now, does get tagged. Another trade for both teams, so The first opening sortie is going to see both squads down a man. TJ now, those streaks have been eliminated from this round, so Rise Nation will be playing at somewhat of a disadvantage. And now they're rotating back around towards B, hoping to make this work, but you can see the members of LG creeping on through Luke. Excuse me, 1 minute remaining.
So you've got JCap set up by the back bus, through mid-cut, maybe slacked. JCap's able to get one and turn into a 2 versus 2. Bomb down inside room. Now, this has been a 2v3 that became a 2v1 very easily. Rise Nation has given up this round. JCap just makes big plays there at back bus, and that's everyone. JCap gets 3 there, I believe, unless his teammate tagged him from behind. That was a monster round from Cap. Yeah, so Slack did come in on the flank, but I mean, JCap kills 2. He put some bullets into him as well to make it a pretty easy finish there from Slack. Hell of a round from JCap when he saw us, you know, he's down a man in that. Just makes big plays at back B.
Oh, again, Clint back and forth between these teams. Blow for blow. We're going to go all the way to the end here. This is game 5 here in pool play. Round 9 now begins. Luminosity in the blue trunks on the offense. Big nade from Looney, does get the tag. That's a lot of information. He knows the player's made his way into the bomb site, and now Gunless comes in to clean up, and he's going to get the kill there on Octane. A wonderful start for the boys of Rise Nation.
So they got the advantage. They have the streaks to work with as well still. Looney's going to back up for now. They have so much control inside of A. I thought they were maybe going to try and get a little bit of mid-map control since Slack is basically stuck kind of at mid. Slack's on a flank right now, though. Does he get the timing on him? He's able to pick up 1, but it is traded out very quickly. John now, left all by his lonesome. A 1v3 down to a 1 versus 2. Pulls out the sniper! Hits the quick scope, sees the last guy, and he's going for him. It's Looney with the snipe out. The pistol's so scary, but not enough. As John, the 1 versus 3 there, and you see the frustration on the faces of the Rise Nation players. So we've had, what, a 2v4 for Rise Nation, a 1v3 now for Luminosity. Like you said, it's destined to just be this back and forth affair.
And I thank them for it, man. I mean, what are you supposed to do against John when he's doing stuff like that? He picks up the snipe, immediately erases your teammate, and now you've put themselves on match point. Luminosity need 1 more round to do it, and Rise Nation now playing for their lives here. Whoa, thank you, sandbags. That nade was in my face. Looney, he and his team now pushing forward. TJ Halley still streaked out. It's now or never, I feel. He's putting himself in a position to maybe make that one work out, and here comes the glide bomb. Oh, Gunless finding John. That's helpful. Nothing from the glide bomb, possibly a bit of information garnered. Still, it's very likely that Luminosity were all using Mountain for that one.
I think except for the airborne player that aggressively pushed the flank. He would have been the 1 player, maybe you glide bomb, but he was already dead. Everybody else, I believe. Well, no, Slack doesn't have it on. But not able to connect with more, but you had a 4v2 advantage. You have to close this out.
That's what you want. If you're an LG fan, Slacked, line it up. Methods on his own, but that's not a bad thing. Methods versus Slack now. Slacked, he knows he's weak. He needs to make this play happen, and now it's a 1v1. They're going to tiptoe around the bomb site, around this truck. Methods shots up. Methods has an assault. He has an AR, and at the moment, it's definitely the preferable fight to be in. Slack's going to have to reposition, maybe get him a bit closer, hopefully get the drop on him before he knows it, but there's 20 seconds left. Slack is going to kill time here in order to win the round. Here comes the push.
And he's loud. He's going to hear him coming. He gets off and tries to challenge, but Slack able to hit him. Nice shots there over the bomb site. It's a Game 5 victory from Luminosity. And that's, you're stomping around right there if you're Slack. You feel like Method's going to be able to hear it coming, if not spotted over the top, but just not able to get gun up in time, man.
Yep, and that is going to be the end of that game. A fantastic series, though, we must say, goes the distance. 6-4 LG.